Hello? Ah, there we go. That should be good right there. Okay. Alright, I am back. Hang on a sec. Good, you guys can hear me now. So let's go back to in game. I'm going. Alright, and Kinyaku is not in. Hang on a sec. Here we go. Let's see. Let's wait for them to get into chat. And then I can continue on with the story. Let's dance. Yes. So the plan today is to actually complete or it's not really the tutorial area, it's the beginning area for the Worgen. Should only have about, I want to say, 2 hours left in it. And then we'll be able to go into the mainland and the main stories and stuff like that. And I'll finally be able to learn writing because apparently that's not something that they give you for free with the in this area, which is weird. Nah, I think I'm done waiting around. She should be in any moment. Ooh, puppy. Pet the puppy. I pet the wary mastiff. Because apparently that's the thing I can do. Oh, I can do the cool transformation sequence. Like, there we go. I still love that they actually went through the effort of putting that in. They could have very easily just made it where you, well, like you see when you enter combat, just puff of smoke. Ooh, I have dynamite. I forgot about that. Which I can't use while pacified. Dynamite. Ah, large venom sac. That's always good to play. So, oddly enough, they changed the mechanic of Hunter's Mark. So, it used to be a Hunter's Mark would give you, like, a bonus to damage and stuff, but now it's so you can track invisible opponents, which makes it more of a PvP ability than an actual, like, PvE ability. Because not a lot of enemies will re-go into hiding after you start attacking them. Yeah, I did say 8 o'clock, so 8 o'clock I am here. Which reminds me, I need to edit my timestamps because I can't do 10 o'clock anymore. It takes a little bit too long for, whatchamacallit. Oh, well, right now my shifts got changed up. Oh, hey, welcome. Alright, so let's see. Skoroth, again, they've taken Gen. They've taken our king. And he's only giving me 1 gold to save the king. That sounds about right. Okay. King Greymane has been taken prisoner by Lord Godfrey in Tempest Reach. He managed to convince 2 of the Eastern Lords to go with his plan. The fool seems to think he can strike a deal with the Forsaken by turning Greymane over to them. Listen carefully, Skoroth. We need to resolve this with as little bloodshed as possible. This potion will allow you to sneak in undetected. We need you to assassinate the traitorous lords before this gets out of hand. And then I get the blue bloodied treads and Lord Warden's top hat, which looks like this. I get a little top hat. And these, which don't really look that different. Oh wait, accept that. Alright. Where's the... Oh, there it is. So, how have you been recently, Kinyuku? Kinyuku. Kainyuku? The Master? Alright. It's time to go invisible. Stay away from the dog. Hi, I'm just over here talking to you. Ah. Dynamite! Yes, I was invisible. I have no healing potions either. Hey, I'm really close to where I died. Rabbits. Why did the dog have a lucky rabbit's foot? That just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see the little symbol above the dog's head? That means that they can see me while I'm invisible. Or smell me. I think it's supposed to be they smell me. Although, to be fair, I probably smell like wet dog. That's a lot of sheep. Also, where's my thing for getting my pets back? So this is the guys who top hat I get as a part of the reward. That's kind of messed up. Also kind of awesome. Back through the sheep. You know, you would not want to leave the sheep out in the rain like that. It makes them feel bad. No, 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 no. Okay. That guy almost saw me. Right? Sneak, 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 sneak. Run away! And summon a spider. You know, you could say that this was a giant spider attack, except for the arrows sticking in them. If it wasn't for that... Pass this guy. Kill this guy. You can see where another person killed him recently. Back to being invisible. You know, he was only like 30 or 40 feet away from these guys. Oh, there's worse spiders than that one out there. And it's also my second pet. Where's my thing for seeing my pets? And that's my tame beast. That's called a spider. Oh. That's my first pet. I currently have 2 spiders as my pets. I should switch that up. You are... Seriously? I mean, I suppose that's the appropriate reaction to seeing a spider like that. Especially a Black Widow spider that big. Oy. Minimal bloodshed. Then be happy you don't live in Australia. Because I hear most of their spiders get that big. Alright. So let's see. Alright. So, I thank you, Skorath. We can rest on our laurels. However, we found that our mining town currently... about a mining town currently under forsaken occupation. We sent some of my men along with Crowley's daughter to the nearby livery. Yeah, that's stables. Livery and stables are the same thing. You don't need to use both words. To begin operations there. Liam should be joining them shortly. I'll stay here and organize the final push for Ghanai's city. Speak to Lord Huel to secure a horse to get you there. And then it just says, talk to this guy. It's not the time to turn against one another, Skoroth. I need a horse. Yay. Ooh, draft horse. It's so tiny. That's not what I need. I need B. I need to sell some stuff. I now have a top hat. Yeah, probably. Actually, apparently, I think it's in Africa or Australia. It's one of those places. There's a sanctuary where they found a new type of Black Widow spider. It's highly venomous, but super friendly. It actually doesn't have the red markings, it has purple markings on it. It's like a purple Black Widow or something like that. It's kind of interesting. And yes, that is a thing. But yeah, I need to sell some stuff. Okay, I need to actually be putting stuff on, apparently. Okay. I have the arachnophobe robes. Right? Okay, let's see. I need general goods, warrior trainer. Where's the stable master? There's the stable master. Okay, I'd like to stable my pet here. So, you go there, you come here. Actually, you should go into there, and you should go here. This way I have a slot free for taming other stuff. Like my little fox. Okay. So, first. I am glad you have survived. You're here. I am glad to have you here. Wow, I skipped a bunch of words. Skoroth, we're surrounded by Forsaken on all sides and can use all the help we can get. Complete quest. We recently found out that the villagers at Emberstone survived most of the ravages of the curse. Unfortunately, their village wasn't as fortunate when it came to the Forsaken invasion. The Forsaken have taken the villagers prisoner and are forcing them to work in the nearby mine as slaves. Quest objective: 5 people out of 100. Okay, and you? Ah, yes. Slaves to no one. I was one of the few that escaped Skoroth. When the Forsaken took over our town and our mine, they treated us with utmost cruelty. Those of us who were weak and could not endure hard labor were worked to death by the abomination known as Brothog. Or Brothog? Mm. We can call him Boss Hog. My wife was among his victims, Hunter, and I swore that one day her death would be avenged. I am too frail now, but you can deliver justice for my wife, for Gilneas. Slay Brothog, the slave driver inside the Eberstone mines. Accept. Are you the Hulk now? Okay, and you. I'm not dumb, Skoroth. I know what's ahead of us. Our people are going to go through those gates and fight against an enemy that is better trained, has more numbers, and better weapons than us. Even if we were to succeed, it'll be at great cost for most of us. Today's meal will be the last. I cannot fight, but I sure can cook. Bring me meat from the stags that roam this area, and I will ensure that the last meal of these folks get will be their best. Ah. Ooh, technically, I could tame you, couldn't I? If I wasn't going to kill you. Right. Is there anything I can get rid of? I need something that's only a couple copper. There we go. I need to sell stuff. Ooh, what is this? Yes! I got a double barrel shotgun! I forgot that I got that as a quest reward. Where's the general goods sailor? Warrior. General goods. Just random loot for you. See, I don't need that. I'm keeping my dynamite. Okay, that should be good. Oh, I gotta dismiss my current pet before I can tame. I love the way she waves goodbye to the pet. Haha, I now have a deer that I can send at my enemies, including other deer. You know, if I recall correctly, back in the early days of World of Warcraft, if you had a pet like a deer and you sent it to kill out other deers, it would actually affect its mood, and you'd end up losing your pet. Well, no, it wasn't cannibalism. It was literally because you were sending it out to kill its own kind. But they did have a food mechanic too that would give your animals different buffs based on what you fed them, and improve their mood, of course. So it was like if you wanted to kill more of the same species, like right after you tamed it, you had to feed it like something from herbalism or stuff like that, and it would be happy, and then you could send it to go kill its own kind, which sounds horrible. But that's like they also made it where it wasn't just your weapon that determined like how much damage you did. It was also the ammo for your weapon as well. Ooh, Cobra shot. Brown stack. Oh, I didn't need to kill that one. But yeah. No, now there's a mechanic where like certain enemies you can't or certain beasts you can't tame without getting like the book to do it. Like you need a book to tame undead things and a book for dinosaurs. Did you get what I needed, Skoroth? Yes, I did. I thank you, Skoroth. Our men and women will have a last good meal before they set off for battle. To be fair, they do say that a army marches on its stomach. How's my inventory? Okay, not that bad. You need to go on a hotbar. I need to. So this is something you want to do with every character. You want to go into your interface, action bars, and tell it to do all the different bars that it's supposed to have. Okay. See, now I have more of those, and I should have bars over there. So now when I get new skills and stuff, like I can take... Oh, I should put somebody back in the stable. The stable is over this way. Okay. I just realized I only have one named tenacity, ferocity, cunning, and cunning. So he's our tanky one. Let's bring the stag. Yeah, so one thing that they changed up with the pets, is pets now have this kind of stuff. And your different pets have different ones of these. And they do different things, like increase maximum health and, you know, reduces all damage kind of thing. See, that used to be something you would get from, like, food items and stuff. Right, I need you. Don't worry, George. I got the key. Yeah, the spider was also my pet. It's just I try not to keep more than So you can only tame an animal when you have a pet slot open, and right now I only have 2. So I have to keep one of my slots open. And both the spiders are cunning, I want to say. Or one's cunning and one's ferocity, so they're both damage dealers. I need to kill another guard. Ah, there you are. Yay, freed somebody. I love how I'm using basically a blunderbuss as an auto, almost semi-auto. Y'all free. Oh, there it is. Right? Well, the thing is in this game you can actually just physically resurrect your pets too. You can also heal your pet, so... Yep, need to kill another one. You will do. Oh. Yep, your pet is undying. Which is different than it used to be. See, early in World of Warcraft, there were several ways to lose your pets. Now you have to set them free, but nobody does because, you know, we want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Which is hilarious because how many can you keep though? Um, so there's four you can have on you at once, and there's 120 slots in the stable. So 124. There's a lot of different animals in this game. Like at some point, I can get a T Rex. Yes. Actually, eventually there is a talent for me. Let's see. I got the Beast Mastery. Where are you? Ooh, exotic beasts. That's gonna be fun. Um. Oh, I don't have that yet. Okay. So eventually I'll start unlocking things that change how certain abilities work, and one of the first ones that I can get is I can summon two of my pets at the same time for a limited amount of time. Hmm. I feel like my leather tunic does not match the rest of my outfit. All right. I thank you, Skoroth. Our people will no longer suffer under that monstrosity's yoke. Well, the yoke's on you. He's undead. He can always be remade. You've done it again, Skoroth. The freed villagers are eager to help us against the Forsaken in any way they can. Complete the quest. The people are free, but the town is still occupied by the Forsaken. They're cut off from their main force, so if we're to drive them out, now's our chance. Their leader, Executional Cornell, is known for his unbound ruthlessness. Also among them is Valnov the Mad, a so-called scientist who carries out inhuman experiments on villagers too old to work the mines. Take care of him. Alright, so head back this way and transform. I still wish they gave werewolves a tail. Right? Honestly, I would not blame you for that. Although I would also ask them how they managed to train spiders that well. Because, I mean, imagine if you could do that with the tiny ones in your house and just have it, like, sit in the corner and eat flies. Or, attack your brother or something. Okay, need one more. You'll do. Mm. Did you know that they're considered one of the most dangerous spiders alive? They just apparently are too tall to actually bite you. Yeah, the daddy longleg is supposed to have the most venomous bite. Then again, the way that they measure that is kind of weird. Oh yeah, they're actually the most poisonous spider around. They can't bite you. Target not in line of sight. This isn't how guns work. Yeah, they did a study on it some years back. I mean, I don't know if they're like as poisonous as some newly discovered spiders or whatever, but they're actually supposed to be very venomous. They just they don't have the knee joints to like. They're not. So you know how long their legs are? They're like a giraffe. They can't actually like lean down enough to go and bite you. They like don't have enough segmentation in their legs to do that, which is kind of hilarious. You know, I get that they re-up the spawn times to make it easier for people to complete quests. It's kind of annoying that, like, I just killed these guys and now I'm killing them again. Nope, they'd fall over. Yep, pet is hurt. Why? Well, it also doesn't help. Spiders move through basically hydraulics. So they actually have to pump blood into. Who? Why? Right? But yeah, so in order to move, a spider actually has to pump blood into its legs, and that's why they move the way that they do. It's actually a kind of cool process. But it's just like the hydraulics on a car and stuff. And yes, a face planting spider is just kind of cute. Oh, I should have read that. Darn it. I keep doing that. Okay. The time has come, Squaroth. We're rallied and armed, every available Gilnean. It's time to meet the enemy head on. Time to settle the score with Sylvanas and her forsaken dogs once and for all. I take offense to that remark. Liam is heading the assault from this gate. King Greymane and my father are leading the assault on the districts. Or is heading the assault, not leading the assault. Okay. You have a crucial role to play in this as well. Take this rapier, use it to inspire our men and women in combat. Speak to Krenin Aranas to take part in the battle for Gilneas. Achieve victory is my only thing. And yay, from your stable, this pet will pay your kill command but cannot use pet family abilities. Dire Beast. Summon a. This one. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Oh, he moved. Okay. Let's see. Hang on. Pet utility. Hey, I'm supposed to be... disengage, Beastmaster, kill command, pack tactics. Huh. Inspired. Whatever. Oh, cool. I got my dog and my stag. Let's see. Gorrot slain. Ooh. Fire the cannons! You know, because it's always good to fire a cannon that close to a building. Let's see, he's supposed to be down here somewhere. Ah, yes, the catapults. You are ugly. There we go. Oh, apparently I cannot damage him with this. You know, why would that be a thing, apparently? Yield a pet. Okay, maybe now I can hit him with this. Somebody knocked me unconscious. Yeah, now I can hit him with this. Who is that? Lord Darius Crowley. Okay. Ooh, he's almost dead. Cool. There we go. See, and that's one you. Okay. But that's one unique thing that World of Warcraft does that a lot of MMOs don't. Vehicle combat. Like, that is, like, key to sections like this. Okay, revive pet. And then call pet. Oh, okay. There we go. Now all my guys do extra damage. And now we fight Sylvanas Windrunner, the Banshee Queen. Oh, right, I need to. Dynamite time! Because that's a thing I have. No more catapults, okay. Hey, look, we took out a little portion of her health. 7,000 health, and we each hit her for like 30. If my guys hit at all. I'm seeing a lot of misses. Oh, that's Beast Lord. Where's my kill command? Let's see. Oh, that's what it is. Now we can actually hit her. I love that we were still doing damage to her, though. Okay. So that actually glitched. When he said father and ran in, she was supposed to have fired an arrow at King Greymane that was poisoned and basically killed. She killed my deer. There we go. Who's a good stag? Pet the stag. And there were some voice lines there that weren't supposed to, or that were supposed to happen that didn't. Okay. We've driven the Forsaken back. We hold 3 out of 4 districts, but at what cost? Okay, it's true then. Gilneas has lost her favorite son. The prince died. We will mourn when this all is over, but not a day sooner. We will not allow ourselves the luxury of grief while the enemy still breathes, Gilnean air. My father's men are ready to strike while we still have the Banshee Queen's trail. Just say the word if you're ready. Liam deserves swift vengeance. And now we follow this guy. Or this guy. Okay, there we go. Okay. Why can't I jump that far? That's my question. Okay. I get the feeling he just likes to jump. Yes, let's not be seen in broad daylight. Okay, make sure everything is ready. The Orc's emissary is ready to meet Sylvanas inside the cathedral. Did you hear that, Skoroth? Sylvanas is headed to the cathedral. Let's hurry. But and now we sit in the water and thank the Lord that the Orc doesn't mind the smell of wet dog and the dead people don't have a sense of smell. There they are. Look at how big she is compared to everybody else. Teleportation. I love how the guy who's supposed to be leading me around just disappears after that part. And it's like, okay, make it back on your own. Okay. The plague, something so heinous that not even the orcs condone its use. I'd say this warrants notifying King Greymane. Except. Alright. Tell Greymane that we have trackers on Sylvanas and tell him about the plague. The decision will be his. Launch an all-out attack against the leader of the Forsaken, or try to evacuate our survivors. Ah. Well, that's for use later. I feel like that was slightly disrespectful. You're, you present me with the most difficult choice of my life, Squaroth. Complete quest. As much as I want to exact swift and brutal revenge, I must honor my son's memory first. He cared for his people first and foremost. The Undertaker's Pass goes underground below Northgate River. You must prevent the plague from being deployed while we evacuate our men, women, and children to Adric's Repose. We captured one of the Forsaken's dreaded bombing bats. I want you to fly the infernal beast as best you can and unleash hell upon those who seek to bring the plague to our people. Hurry. No, it wasn't a dragon. Dragons... I mean, I have a dragon if you want to see it. Let's see. Oh, right, I don't have the... But I have this dragon. Pretty. This is a bat. Yes, very shiny. And bomb. So there's several sections like this in the game where you just fly around bombing the enemy. I mean, it's fun. It's not as fun as it could be, but it's better than nothing. The amazing thing is they have like no anti-air stuff despite having an air force. Oh, I'm done already. Yeah, you can ride it. It's pretty awesome. Like, actually, if you have a Forsaken character, when you get the ability to fly and stuff, these are one of the mounts you can get. Like, each race has its racial mount and its racial flying mount for the most part. Worgans get the Griffin just like the normal humans do for flying, unless you're a druid, in which case you turn into your flying mount. And just all kinds of cool stuff like that. So you've done well, Squaroth. Almost everybody managed to make it through. Complete quest. It is time to pack it in, Squaroth. Most of our people have made it through. It's your turn now. Take this torch. You're going to need it. The tunnel is full of nasty, knee-biting critters of the worst kind. Use it to keep them at bay. And then speak to the alchemist on the other side. It's full of rats. Hey. Oh, somebody died on the way. Dang, those things did, like, more damage than most of my enemies have. Let's see. Alright, you're here, Squirroth. Most everyone made it through, but now we're stuck. We're here, surrounded by our own dead. In our hurry to escape for safety, we disturbed the resting homes of our ancestors. Squirroth, a grave sin, no pun intended. If you'll pardon the pun. I forgot that that was already included in it. It is tradition that small mementos be buried atop Gilnarian graves of a Gilnean's graveyard. Beneath the shallow earth, the stampede of the people fleeing these tunnels has unearthed these mementos and angered the spirits. Find them and bring them to me. We'll see to it that the dead return to their eternal slumber. Obtain 5 mounds of dirt. Hi. Yes, in this game you get to shoot ghosts. Because that's a thing everybody should get to do. Yes, very shiny ghosts. Ooh, a sword. Memento. 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 And I only need one more, so kill this ghost. Because again, that's apparently a thing you can do without, like, any specialty to your weapon. Am I cursed? Tortured soul. Okay. Here you go. You're back, Skoroth. Thank you, Skoroth. Let us hope this works. You've done it, Skoroth. Like, the dialogue can be so cringy sometimes. Even in these times, we must honor our dead. Take these offerings and place them at Adric's tomb. Let's hope that that's enough to placate the ghosts of our ancestors. Notice now we only have this type of ghost. Oh no, we still have those. Huh. I must have been far away. I love how even as I try to placate them, I shoot them and rob them. And I teleported back. Okay. It's done, Skoroth. The dead return to their slumber. Complete. We might have lost our city, but at least it looks like the dead have forgiven us. Meet me with the rest of the survivors in Kiel Harbor. I'm sure there's plenty to do before we're in the clear. Gen hasn't arrived yet, so I suppose Lord Crowley will be in charge. Ooh, now we get the help of the night elves, and like I said, we got like maybe 30 to 40 minutes before this section is done. Which is kind of sad, but also kind of cool. So slow! Why wouldn't they give me this? See, everywhere else, you get your riding feat the moment you get your ability to um, or use your mount. This is like because it was before they implemented that, I guess this section isn't coded for it. So now I have to go to like the stables after I get out and get the ability to use my mounts. Alright, it is out there first, right? Yeah. So the night elves have arrived to help out. These are night elves. And they brought a tank. Or a couple tanks. Okay, it's good to see you again, Skoroth. The Night Elves have made good on their promise. They brought ships and are ready to offer us sanctuary in their lands. Unfortunately, the Forsaken allies have arrived as well. The orcs are advancing upon us while the Horde gunship prevents the transport ships from taking our people to safety. The druids are holding the enemy back but won't last long. Fortunately, the elven ships were carrying siege weapons. Fortunately. Take one of the elven glaive throwers and meet the enemy head on. And I get a better bow. Which is kind of sad, because I enjoy my gun. But I do enjoy this too. Fire! Oh, there was a door there. Okay, and I'm done with this part. By the way, this is why it's called, the enemies are known as the Horde. There's, like, everything they have is kind of crude, but there's a lot of them, so it makes it hard to kill them. Well, I guess I can hop out of the tank. Makes me sad. Okay. It's almost over, Squirrel. Only one obstacle remains between us and survival. B. Get the new bow. Alright. Now to take out the enemy ship. We need to get rid of that flying gunship, or if our people have any chance of escaping. Here's the plan. Keel Harbor had its share of rebel sympathizers in the old days. I've managed to round up some hefty amount of incendiary explosives from one of their storehouses. We're going to hit the enemy with a force small enough to fly in undetected. The Night Elf Hippogriffs should do the trick. Tobias will give you the signal when we're ready to go. And now we wait. Time to go. Ooh, cool. That was faster than I recall. Okay, where's that ship? Oh, look, it's the castle that we started out in. Ah, there it is. Shoot the orcs in the back. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you not in line of sight? Oh, am I done already? I am done already. And somehow I got my deer up here. See, I would say keep it because, I mean, how many airships do you think we have? Alright. Now we place the explosive. Yes, the question is, where were they hiding him? This corn bone grind. Explosives! Because I like using that. Yay, we killed the orc. And I'll be right back as this cutscene plays. Alright, I'm back. So, let's see. We did it, Skoroth. We've started the evacuation. If we leave soon, we'll leave the Forsaken Fleet in the dust. Ah. Alright, and then you talk to this guy. Ruthrin, or Rutherin Village. Are you ready to set sail, Skoroth? Your people have been granted shelter in the lands of the Kaldore. Do not worry, Worgen. Your people will get a chance to fight for Gilneas again, this time with the full strength of the Alliance. It's almost done. Alright. The portal to Exodar. Ooh, he's got a Silithid. Okay. So you are Krenin Arenas, and you're the... Okay. New location discovered. Okay. So this is it, our new home. I'm not sure if I'll ever feel like I truly have a home again. We mustn't be unappreciative of what the Night Elves have offered us, though. The race is not one to throw out idle welcomes to just anyone. It is true testament to the faith and generosity that they've taken in us, or taken us in. Gwyn and Greymane are in the city proper at the Howling Oak. You should stop by, take the portal beneath the tree north of us, then seek out the Howling Oak in the northern portion of the city. Bloop. And welcome to the Dark Elf area. Or, Night Elf is actually what they're called. Ooh. Shroud of Grenade. Cool. Apparently we are not the monsters here. Let's see, what's my level? 16. I can only level 4 more times before I hit the cap and can't level anymore, unfortunately. Let's see. Is this where I think it is? Yes. So, if you are a night elf, you get these big old kitty cats to ride around on. I'll train in that. Thank you very much. And now, I can do this. Running wild. Whee! This is the Worgen racial mount for running. I always get a kick out of it. But I can also do this now. Let's see. Mounts. See, you can ride your flying mounts too right now. They just can't fly. Shiny dragon. Oh, it's over there. Oh, I was close already. You'd love it to be a nightlight? Honestly, if you look at the lore behind it, it's actually kind of interesting. Let's see. An artist in the magical city of Dalaran, which is a high level area, fell asleep on her brush and dreamed of painting a beautiful feathered dragon. Her artwork left from the page, and when she awoke, she found it sleeping gently beside her. It was a nightlight, and a good dream. Horse. Oh, can I get a random... I can. I mean, sure, why not? Right? I still find this one being the funniest, though. Just drop down on all fours and start running around. Barky, barky, barky. Wait, I wonder. Nope, but I can do this. Okay. This oak was grown through the aid of the druids from a seed taken back on Gilneas. It stands for all that we've endured and all that we've accomplished. May it serve to remind us that our curse is also our blessing. Okay. It seems you must have your first charge. Or, it seems you have your first charge. You must travel back down to Rutharan village, where the first arrived, and speak to Vespuristus to secure a ride to Lordanel. Once in Lordanel, aid the night elves. And these guys are talking while I'm trying to read, despite the fact that they have no voice. Basically, they're telling him to give me the quest, or give me this quest. So when we spoke previously, there's trouble at Lordanel, a village of ours across the waters from Rutharan. If any of your people can be spared, I fear war encroaching upon us in Kalimdor. I know the perfect people for just a task. I will send them immediately, priestess. Thank you, again. I'm glad to see such poise and composure for your people. Perhaps your curse does blah 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 does not dictate what you are. We will take our leave again. Yeah, notice that guy has wings on him. Okay. Once in Lore Danelle, aid the Night Elves in any way that you are able. I am trusting you to treat them with the reverence that they deserve in light of all that they have done for us. I must travel to the distant city of Stormwind to meet with King Anduin. I hope to see your face again very soon, Skoroth. Until then, a fond farewell. So now I have a choice, because one of the things that they introduced in this game is the ability to time travel. So you can actually go back to the previous patches and play through all of their content. So I could go back to the Wrath of the Lich King, which is basically fighting the undead and stuff up in Northwind and all that, and play through that. But I also have an issue in I can only level up to level 20. Now, if you notice, pretty much I have 2 more skills to level 20. Maybe 3 or 4. But, like, all of the really cool stuff is after that, like getting flight and all that. You don't get flight until level 40. So it's like, do I want to spend some money and get the resubscribe, or do I want to move on to something else kind of deal? And honestly, I do find this game very fun. It's just, I don't know if I currently want to pay for it, depending on how many times I'll end up playing it. Now, if you're really enjoying watching somebody play through this, then I could probably do it a lot more often. But if you want to watch something else, like, say... Well, X4 is kind of boring to watch, but it's also kind of fun because goofy things happen. Well, yeah, that too. I have to wait until I get paid. I'm running through your house. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Well, this is this way. Yeah, and that's another thing. I have to wait until I get paid. Now, I do have another MMO that's a free-to-play, like, completely, but if you want good stuff in it, you gotta pay for it. Have you ever heard of Star Wars: The Old Republic? Oh yeah, they're like, this is very much what D&D kind of became. Like, this is D&D kind of became this when people didn't like it so much, if that makes any sense. It okay. It There was a time when they made D&D have a lot of, like, at will and encounter powers. Oh, you haven't seen any gameplay of it? Okay, yeah, I could probably swing that tomorrow. The reason why I'm saying tomorrow is I'm probably going to end this here just because I have work at 3 p.m. So, you know, if I want to take a nap, eat lunch, and all that, I kind of have to do it soon. And then, yeah. But tomorrow I don't work until like 9, so I could actually play a lot longer too. So, like I said, I'll probably get to where I'm going here and then end it. And then if you want, I can pick it back up tomorrow, or I could, wasn't there supposed to be somebody speaking in Ruthran village to secure a right to Lord Trinell? There you are. Yes, I want to go there. Now, this is another mount that you can get for flying. It's the, it's the Night Elf flying mount. However, I already have several flying mounts, so I don't really need it that much. Because this one can fly. It's a little kind of steampunky kind of snake thing. I got a griffin, which is pretty awesome. And this one. And then I also have a turtle, because turtle. Yes, also shiny. Oh, and then there is a Pokemon aspect to this game besides being a hunter. It's this. So when you start getting pets, you can find other pets in the wild to battle, and then you catch them. Look, I got a raptor named Jingles. Because reasons. I also have a robot chicken. But yeah, I also got snakes and moths and all this. And you can actually summon any of these. I also have a ferret. I love ferrets. Look at him, isn't he so cute? Right? Oh man, I actually have quite a few pets now that I think about it. Got a spiny lizard, a tiny snowman, because snowman, a frog, a cockroach. Yes, I have a cockroach. Another snake, a rabbit, a robot squirrel. Because why not? A skunk. Yeah, like you just go out into the wild and start. Yeah, you can send them down, and actually, I have something else for them too. Where are you? Not that one. Oh no, I need to go. Nope. There it is. So when they're down, if you equip this, you can put them on a leash and walk them around. How awesome is that? Yeah, so you can actually pet them, put them down, like say in Pokemon. I want to say Ruby Red, and then you go around, and if you go in here, you'll see this track pets. So now when I go out into the wild, and I can actually show you this because like it's not gonna level me up or anything. A beetle on a leash. Yep. Oh, you want to see the most adorable thing on a leash? Let's see. Pet journal. Let's see. Let's do Jingles. Oh, I also have a miniature version of that worm thing. But Jingles, summon, and leash. Oh, it won't let me do it while I'm mounted. How am I out of range? um. Okay, it's being weird. I think it still thinks I have it on the beetle. But anyways, yeah, apparently not. You go out into the woods and you'll see that little green like paw print moving around. Those are little critters like this that you can go and catch. And you have a legitimate Pokemon battle as you do it too. That's a lot of bears. Let's see, where are you? Ah, there's one. Oh, really? Oh, that's what it is. He didn't load in properly. So see that little squirrel with the symbol above his head? Oh, come on. Alright. Oh, come on, you stupid... See, this is one of the problems with them, like, spawning so quickly. See, I had just killed that bear right there, and yet it spawned almost immediately and killed me. Okay, where are you, squirrels? Right there. Really? Mauled to death, yes. Free trial accounts can't participate in pet battles. I am sorely disappointed in that. This is a thing, apparently. Yeah. But anyways, instead of like throwing a Pokeball, you throw out a crate and it like falls on top of him and you caught him. It's kind of funny. Yep. I am one with the herd. Pack? It really depends on the animal. I'm part of his herd and part of his pack. Weird. Ooh. Crab. Yes. Crab. Beast lore. Beast lore. Yes. Okay. Yay. I now have crabs. One of the reasons I love the hunter is it's like, ooh, I want that thing. Love me. Okay, but I think that's good for right now. It's, like I said, it's a good place to end off. It's almost 10 o'clock, so. But like I said, I can game a lot longer tomorrow, because I can game all the way up until 3 o'clock, which I know by then you'd be asleep, because that's like 4 a.m. for you. Actually, now that I think about it, you're almost exactly like, well, not exactly 12 hours ahead, but close. So, yep. Alrighty. Alright, see you tomorrow. Let's go ahead and pull you up and go to this. Alright. It's 1:50 a.m. now. So, if 10 o'clock is 2 and 3 o'clock is 1500, so another 5 hours, it would be 8 a.m. for you by the time I would finish with that. That's a little bit long. Alright, well, once again, yeah. Alright, well, you have a wonderful day. So I get off work at 10 p.m. tonight. So I might be able to game later if you want me to. Just be aware of that. Alright? Yep. You have a wonderful night and sleep well, okay?